What up, guys? I had an issue with my little volume button there. So, welcome back. Hopefully, we are finishing up this final version, or not final version, final storyline of Jill in Resident Evil. Just getting everything still somewhat set up, but thank you for joining me as we finish this. Um, we got lots of fun stuff going on coming in. I know we're at the end. I know the last thing we did with uh, with the game was definitely just try to find that last save, but got the MO discs put in our inventory. We're in the underground lab. Um, had that slideshow reveal that it was Wesker, and we're kind of going from there. I know with the MO discs we got them so that we can save Chris. Hopefully get the best ending. So I'll leave it up to you guys, and I'll leave it up to those that join in as I see them kind of coming in or trickling in or whatnot. But uh, but yeah, if we should, you know, jump straight into Resident Evil 2, my personal all-time favorite one, or if we should maybe I don't know, go with Chris's story. Who knows? So we'll go ahead and pick up with number 4, so that way we can go straight in. And again, I'm probably only going to do about 2 hours, maybe 3 if I'm feeling lucky. It is kind of cold in here. I don't currently outside temp is probably in like the 30s. So if you see this, it's just my little blanket keep my feet warm. Nerd at heart, so yes, shout out to to Ellie for getting me this blanket, this huge Spider-Man blanket. But yeah, it's mostly just because this room's cold. I don't have a heater in here, and you know, um, just getting all that fun stuff down. So let's switch cameras there. There we go. So that way you guys can see that a little bit better and not have to rely on myself in that lower third, or see the game in the lower third, and you guys, see the game because you guys probably wanted to see the game rather than me actually, you know, constantly not shutting up and just have me play the game. These snakes again. So now we have to run back all the way through because obviously last time we couldn't find a bloody hell. Forgot to put the ink ribbon back in. That was the whole reason why we had to run back, because couldn't find ink ribbon or the spot for the ink ribbon. I love how those ones there just appeared rather than falling from the ceiling. Okay, let's do this. Put you in there. Put you up there. So we got plenty of blue herbs, we got plenty of mixed herbs, shotgun, we got another clip, so we'll bring that out to combine, lighter bazooka. So we got a lot of rounds for the bazooka. Not so much for the Colt Python and nothing for the shotgun. So hopefully that's something we're gonna be able to find. Since we're here, we'll go ahead and combine these. Should have done it the other way. Oh well. Live and learn. Still getting used to where my camera placement is. I keep wanting to... Oh, don't want to get bit, so... Shut up for a second. There we go. Yeah, it's this way. Okay, let's go ahead and go down this base. Oh, look at that. So how's everyone's night going? Hopefully you guys are staying warm. There's apparently a massive snowstorm. We're not coming in where I'm... Yes, I will descend the ladder. Coming in where I'm at, so... You know, right now as expected, I do believe like Sunday and Monday morning, Monday night, gonna get some pretty heavy levels of snow and ice. And I think that it's more... People are going to be more worried about the ice more than anything. I just try to remember what rooms had what. Yeah, we were in here, used that to reveal that Wesker was the killer. Making sure I got nothing else there. Press that button. There we go. Okay. Everything's done in that room now. We've already done the code on the computer. Go in here, make sure. I think we got everything out of this room already. Nope, okay. So this was where go in here, do the MO converter to get the codes, to then unlock that door there. Yep, there we go. This is where I wanted. Passcode 1. What? Okay. That's weird. There's that machine there at the front in that top upstairs room, so I'm probably going to have to go back up there. Let's go back up there really quick, guys. Let's see what's up there. Maybe not. Yeah, like I've said before, like I'm in no real rush. And okay, that's what I was thinking was that little machine, intercom machine. There. So I was wrong there. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the other, down the end of that hallway here. Can we use this? Nope, can't use it here. Okay. So we'll go ahead and just keep these MOs with us in case we come across, you know, another MO machine, so that way we can get those codes. We'll run in here. Make sure. Nothing special, nothing special. No. So I've already unlocked all of them. Okay, so we're done with this room here. Again, it's always hard trying to do all this stuff from memory, from way back when. There we go. The lab key. We'll go ahead and discard that. There we go. We'll go ahead and get into this door here so that way we can avoid that zombie and not have to waste, you know, our very little ammo that we have left. Come on. Drop. Show me the blood. There we go. Now we know he's dead. Since we got the door right here, let's just go right in this door. See where it goes. Be interesting. Okay. Ooh. Oh, shotgun ammo. Yes. Okay. Another one of those ammo machines. What's this? Do you guys see that? Oh, yep, red herb right there. Okay, so we got. Let's try to remember there's a red herb in this room, in case we need it. Grab the shotgun shells. So we only got the 5 bullets left. We'll go ahead and combine that. Oh shit! Uh-oh. 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 Let's leave the room. Hopefully we're not poisoned. We'll check here in a second. Okay, we're fine-ish. So hopefully that reset everything there. So now we know we need to block those vents. The main question is how? Oh, nope. Did I already screw up? Maybe not. Maybe. No. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. Okay. Go this way. Very, very carefully. Not to press on that button. There we go. Come over here. Push this one all the way over. That's why. Nope. Come on. There we go. Just enough to get it down. Oh, come on. I'm probably gonna... Nope, I need to do it this way. Get you just far enough. There we go. Got a message maybe? Nope, just my watch activity. Saying that you need to move more. Yeah, Siri always likes to yell at me, guys. Why? I don't know. Oh. And Siri likes to come up randomly. There we go. That's all I needed. Just need that little bit of a wiggle room now. There we go. Okay, look at that. Now we can push this all the way in. And not worry about that poison gas. Yes, I will enter this creepy air shaft that I probably shouldn't be in. Yes, I will take these magnum rounds. There we go. There's our second code. I will surely bless you and make all your sons and numerous as the stars in the sky. As if you stand on the seashore, your sons will take possession. Genesis. Okay, so I just freed up another inventory spot, which is good. You unlocked it. Yeah. Now the question is, what's outside this door? Hopefully it's not more like a horde of them. Oh, it's that door there. Okay. Good to know. Okay, let's try this again. Let's go into here. And explore the rest of this room area here. Let's go straight ahead. Saw those arms come out. Don't want it. Ain't playing. This is the room we've been looking for this entire time. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's take all the rounds, all the stuff. We'll take the ink ribbon. Okay. Gotta run back and grab that red herb, because I see a blue, green, and everything there. But we're gonna go ahead and do this really quick. Oops. Yeah, that's what we want. So we'll combine these. That way we have plenty of save space. We'll go ahead and put that there. Pull the shotgun out. Combine that stuff. Flame rounds. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab those and combine all this stuff here. So we'll do that. Combine it there. We'll take this and combine it there. Already making a lot of room. Because definitely when it comes to the end... Oop. When it comes to the end, we're going to want to have as much ammo as possible to take on the tyrant. That much I know. That much I know. So take this green herb, and that way we can use that to heal us. Yeah. So we want to stay in that tip-top as much health as possible. We'll take these ones. That way, again, to make sure we have to have some health. And with our inventory at the end, we might have to make some tough choices of deciding what to have. You know, do we want to load up on just ammo and not any health items, or do we just want to load up on all the weapons, or do we want to load up with some health and some weapons? So it all kind of depends on what we want to go through and deal with. So we remember that there was the red herb in here. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And I'll keep bringing this up if we, you know, if anybody's watching and wants to message in the comments, you know, if anybody's lurking out there. Once we finish Jill's story here, should we jump into Chris's? And so we get a whole rounded, nice, well-rounded story of this game, in completion of the story of this game, or should we just jump right into 2? And if you say 2, which again is my personal favorite, should we start with Leon or should we start with Claire? That's the question. So, so who should we choose? Oh. I hate these guys. Oh, I forgot entirely about these guys. I hate them. Okay, let's see how much ammo we have. We have 13 rounds left. Okay, fantastic. We're just kind of exploring here, all this area here. Oh, oh, bloody hell. Okay. That startled me. Come on. Come on. Okay, come on. There we go. Wow, that took way too much. Wow, we just had to burn through that. Oh, come on. Power panel. Some areas do not have power. Yes. Can I see the power supply status? Hopefully those were the only two guys. I completely forgot about those being villains. Ah, oh, bloody hell. And I'm completely out of that ammo. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. All that, I think, just to get this third passcode. Oh. Vertical bitch. Vertical bitch. Oh, shit. Oh, bloody hell. Let's just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Running's good. Lions and tigers and bears, oh shit. To say the least. Triggering system activated. It's quite big. Okay. Power for the elevator is activated as the power supply. Okay. And how much you guys want to bet I'm going to have to run back over here? Okay. So hopefully we can avoid these monkeys as fast as we can. Ow. It's not what I wanted. Okay, so they're both there, which is good. So now that we've explored that area, we know that the activator is there. So If anything, we may or may not only have to go back to that area one more time. So let's go ahead and switch over and grab that Magnum, since we're essentially out of ammo. Before we go there, let's go ahead and do... elevator. I just have a slight bad feeling about this, so that's the only reason why. Whoa! CJ Killers. Oh, hey! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It kind of startled me there. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Huh. Already have the excitement from this game and forgetting all about freaking some of the bosses. And then just getting that. You miss me? Oh, I miss you too, buddy. It's not the same. Let's grab a couple of those herbs. Equip. There we go. So how's the new job going? Much better than Rocket, give or take. Rocket. Which one are we talking about? Oh shit! Look what you did. Distracted me. Stupid zombies. So amazing. Okay, how's the... Also, since I got you, how's the quality and video-ness of it? Any lag on the stream? Is it smooth? Am I too loud? Is the game too loud? Definitely let me know. Rocket was Spawn Scum compared to this? Okay, that's definitely good to know. But yeah, if I'm too loud or the game's too loud, definitely let me know. I mean... Wow.
Jill? Is that you, Jill?
That's perfect. Sweet. Thank you for letting me know. Never know, because obviously I don't have that many people. Oh, it's Chris!
Damn it, we're in quite a predicament, Jill.
I know, Chris. Anyway,
Yeah, I've had to do a little finagling of basically going from the AV connector, the yellow, white, red cables, to an HDMI converter.
Thanks.
The HDMI cable to the capture card. The capture card then obviously splitting into both. Okay, what does this button do? That's just a light. Yeah, gotta start somewhere. But that's the only way I could get the PS3 to actually stream. As well, because like I said, I'm streaming on a PS3, but that's doing that route. It's the only way I've looked up and Googled and everything. Only way to get it to work. Because otherwise, unlike the PS4, in which we will be switching to at some point, but unlike the PS4 and the PS5, you can actually turn off what's called an HDCP encoder. It protects the HDMI signal so people don't pirate it off of the system and stuff like that for streaming. While the PS3, you have no way of turning that off. Hey, Snoopy! There I am. I am here. Yes, I did get it to work, which is fantastic. That first day stream, if you go back and watch it, is definitely rough. Okay, let's see. Oh, don't! Oh, son of a bitch! I did not realize I was that low on health. Shit! I have to go do that all over again. Okay, let's get through this. Oh no, don't worry about it. I know it's going to be a long while to try to find any of those issues. So if I keep dying like this, it's going tonight. I'm probably not gonna pass this game, especially if it was anything like the other night where I basically was an hour into the stream and I'd already died like 4 times. So just having to constantly repeat. So hopefully, but at least now we know of those hanging guys I completely forgot about. Let's get some more. Okay, we can put you there. Let's pull you back out. And you know what? We're gonna organize this for a second. We're actually gonna pull the bazooka out. I don't feel like dealing with these jerks anymore. There we go. Hopefully I got this. Hopefully it goes much better than what it did the last stream. Bazooka. Let's go explosive. Acid and explosive rounds. Get that taken care of. Okay. I also forgotten that little like hallway, squared hallway downstairs. That we got so many extra zombies. But yeah, Snoopy, I was just telling CJ there about the lengths of having to go to get the stream on the PS3 of having to go from the RCA adapters to the HDMI converter, from the yellow, white, red to the HDMI converter to the capture card, then splitting it to the TV in my computer, just to be able to play this game on the PS3, and eventually Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil 3, and maybe Survivor, and what other PlayStation 1 Resident Evil games there were, which I think that was it. Was it? Am I missing a Resident Evil game for the original PlayStation, or was it just 1 through 3 and the and Survivor? Let me know. But CJ, you still there at all, or did you end up having to dip because you got to go back to work? I said yes. Yeah, it's all because of the fact that the PlayStation 3 has the HDCP encoder protecting the the HDMI signal. So I couldn't go direct, which I'm used to have, with my PlayStation 3. I'm used to using just directly that. Directly using the HDMI cable, and I actually had to go back. Luckily since I just moved here and everything, that it was easy enough that I could just grab the box. Oh, there we go. And die, jerk. Let's use this lab key. And it's become useless now. So rather than go through there, we're just going to make a straight beeline. There we go. For the room over here. Oh, my logo. Oh, the little, yeah, the watermark and everything. Oh, shiza. Ow! Don't die, don't die, don't die. Just get on the ground. Oh, come on. Jerk. Jerk McJerkenstein. Oh, come on. There we go. Ah, this is not going as well as I want. Come on, come around the corner. Say hello to my little friend. Come on. Come on, say hello to my little friend. Oh, shiza. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. I thought I'd be able to save some ammo doing this. But no. We ended up wasting 3 rounds that were not... Based off where it was, it should have easily gotten in. Okay, I still have that. Exactly. What the crap? Exactly. No me gusta. Okay, run, 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 run. Ow. Yes, I know it's a... Huh. Yeah, I wonder why. And of course I don't have a health with me. Son of a biznitch. Okay. Ow. Come on. No, run away. No, that's... Go through there. This is what I want. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I can't remember what they're called. I just remember always calling them the monkey guys. Cephalus something. I don't know. Will you connect it? Yes. Activated. Carrying system activator. Come on. Okay, yes, it's quite big. Who's taking bets on if I'm gonna die? I wager myself $100. Okay, come on. As I'm walking down at the funniest looks from... Oh, I survived. From everyone we meet. Hey, hey, it's the monkeys. They're gonna stab you from the head. Gonna eat and suck your brains now. Better hope you're dead. That sounds really painful. I guess I should stop singing now. I'm not really a good singer. I don't know why I'm keep going now. And ammo. Huzzah. Okay, let's try this. Okay. There we go there. I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you. Yes, we will take you. Any other ammo? You can, yes, I will save my progress here in a second. Oh, not mean to do this. Want to save it, please? Okay, good. Gotta combine these and save these things. You know, I still have 9, but it's still 9 is better than none. But yes, Snoop. I totally remember sitting back, and I think we were playing 5, if I do remember. Was it this one? Or no, it was the remake, I do believe is what we were playing. I want to say it was the remake. I don't think it was this one. Playing in the dorms. Flame rounds. Okay, good. Those already did. But yeah, I want to say it was the remake I was playing. Yes. It is so much different. Yeah, because the remake, it was on the, if it was on the GameCube, it was definitely the remake. Because I want to say I had in the dorms, I had my GameCube with me. Now, I could be wrong, but I want to say I had it with me. So we'll go ahead and save over number 8. Go. But yeah, this is definitely so much more different than the attaché case. I don't know why I said it like that, but yes, the Umbrella Chronicles on the Wii. I stopped playing my Resident Evil games on my Wii because of the fact of the Wii cracked my original disc 1 for Resident Evil 0. Creed. If I had... What was the Assassin's Creed? Was Assassin's Creed... Did that come out on the 3? Are you sure it was Assassin's Creed? Maybe. I don't know. Yes. There we go.
Jill!
Uh-oh.
Jill, you're here too.
Yes, you're here too?
Look, I lost my way.
Let's get going.
No, I didn't want to go down there yet. Son of a... Come on. I need to go to Chris first and get the other... Oh, yes, I remember that now. Yes. So what it was this PlayStation 3. Because I don't think the original Assassin's Creed came out on the PlayStation 2, did it?
Wesker,
You did a fine job, Barry.
just as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well,
Good
you
thing
don't
I
have to
saved,
worry about
guys.
anything, because you'll be free.
Really good thing I saved.
Very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaged
Yeah,
in
the hair
dangerous
drying,
experiments,
yeah.
and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
This dialogue, I
What
swear.
the stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to...
Oh yeah, I forgot you have
with this
that
entire laboratory,
you absolutely love Wesker. I completely forgot about that.
as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
Barry, come back. Come back,
Barry's
Barry.
such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated
Wesker
him,
needs to
but it had
die.
nothing to do with Umbrella.
He's
I
a
just used
jerk.
him for my personal purposes. Though both you and Barry seem to
He's
think
a
I was
Ponzi.
following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in charge?
What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave
Hey,
girl,
Jaeger.
But if I were you,
Yeah,
I
the
wouldn't
original
give up
Resident Evil is
such a
going
great
good.
Discovery. You guys are idiots.
It's
No
definitely
one understands its real
definitely a
value.
game. Forgot how bad this
Did you do all
dialogue
the
is.
research?
Better yet,
And how bad this voiceover acting is. He's gonna show us the tyrant, and I totally came down this spot by accident. Did not mean to. Wanted to save Chris. Oh, try to go over to Chris
Sorry,
first.
Jill.
How is your family?
I was listening to what you and Wesker were talking about. I wish I realized it earlier.
He
I
wishes
thought
he
it must
realized
have
it earlier.
something to do with Umbrella, you know.
So does this mean because we saved him here that
So
he's
it's
gonna save us again in 3,
masterminded
or
by
is that
him.
not related?
But it's good that you know that now.
But then again, I also think that we need
Let's
a.
get out of this house
I think,
first.
in all honesty,
Jill,
Yes, what?
do you have any idea what Wesker was
to you
going
the
to
remake
show you
is harder.
at the
Yeah,
back
the
of
remake
this
is a
place?
little bit harder. But at the
Well,
same time
he
too,
was
I've been
talking
used
about
to the
world's
tank
most
controls. I
powerful
started at, pretty much started with
biological weapon
2,
called
then I got
Tyrant or
this game.
something, I think.
But yeah, the tank controls
We
are
could see
are
Tyrant
horrible,
now?
especially compared to
Mary,
today's
you're
modern.
so optimistic.
Hopefully with 2, I should
Would
be able
look
to
bad
have.
for stars if we let such a dangerous
Yeah,
creature
it is
run
it is a
loose.
surprise.
Maybe you're right. Let's go.
But
then.
I honestly believe though that Resident Evil 9 should involve Barry. Because when was the last time we really had Barry involved? Yes, there was Revelations 2, but I honestly believe that we should have a true Barry game. And I also think that the Tyrant. Oh, look at those graphics of Jill. That jank graphic from the back. But no, we should have an honest game of Barry and actually have Billy come back from Zero. And yes, Snoopy, I do believe that that Wesker
Can
needs
a
to be
creature like this really be the
needs to be
ultimate
hit in the back of the head.
biological
What Barry did was good. I've never liked Wesker.
Wesker
I mean, he's
is
an
a
okay
crazy
villain.
man.
weapon? Tyrant is not completely developed.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Jaeger is the fact of every
But we
single
can't let it live.
Barry or game that Barry was in. Barry was never really the main antagonist
That
or
must be the
protagonist.
computer from
Antagonist. No,
monitoring
he's not
this
the
creature.
antagonist. Protagonist. And I think a game with him and Billy from Zero, and I think Carlos from 3, I would be fantastic because we haven't seen them since. I mean, we may have seen them like again, like in the casual tidbits, but nothing really major. And because I'm completely ill prepared for this boss fight, I'm probably gonna die. And so again, it was a good thing that we saved.
Damn you!
Damn you, damn dirty ape.
It can't control what it does.
I'm gonna. Ow. Ow. I have no health. And look at that. That took what? 2 seconds? Probably should have ran if I wanted this to have any type of chance, but yeah, no. So good thing we saved. But yeah, we've had Chris. Yeah, we've had the Chris, Jill, Leon, Claire games with not only with Chris, Jill with 1, Leon, Claire with 2. 3, we had a Jill-centric game. 4, we had a Leon-centric game. Code Veronica, we had a Chris Claire-centric game. I would say, in combination of having Carlos come back and Billy come back and Barry come back for 9, I would say we should have Steve come back, but I think I'm one of the only few people that actually like Steve, and spoiler alert, Steve's dead. Sorry. That would be like having a game of Luis and Steve. So now we know not to go down that corridor and down to that elevator before we're loaded up. So I do believe it's pretty much right after. Steve, it's iffy because he stated. I don't know. I mean, in Code Veronica, we saw Steve's body. Whereas in this game, one of the good things is we never really see Wesker's body. I don't remember that quote. Because I know, like, Steve but the other thing, too, is Steve transforms into a monster in the Tyrant, I do believe. And so, and because of that, we actually have to kill him. So that's why we know he's dead. Just like in 5, Snoopy, my favorite is when Chris finally kills Wesker. Yes, I'm saving. Ah, crap, I forgot to put that back. Son of a... okay, let's try this a little bit easier and faster now. Okay, move you over. Nope, wrong way. Do not want to press that button. Okay. No, I'm not mean. I'm just telling the hard truth. But then again, I do believe they killed Wesker off too early. Like, as much as it's not that I don't like Wesker, it's the fact of I like that they, he's... Oh, I see. I don't remember that claim. Not saying it didn't happen. I honestly do not recall it. I mean, if that's mentioned in the new Separate Ways for the Resident Evil 4 remake, that I haven't played yet. But yeah, killing off Wesker like they did in 5, I think was a huge mistake because he is such a vital character. And I think just the whole idea of, I like what they did with him in Code Veronica, of giving him the powers and all that stuff, and actually letting him play, be more of like the big bad, and kind of the puppet master. And that's kind of what I always thought of him as. Relating it to like a Marvel standpoint, I always felt like Wesker's kind of like Mephisto. Always has an angle, always knows what's going on, is playing the long game. And I think with the way that the developers did for 5, I think they did a horrible mistake of having the main villain that turns into power turns into oh, did I just make a boo-boo? There we go. Code Veronica X. But yeah, that's how I always said it. And I feel like that they just chose Wesker because it's like, oh, it's Chris. It's Chris. Oh, that's true. He was infected with, yeah. It's been so long since I've played. Oh, son of a biznitch. I thought I covered you up. Get back over there. Okay, hopefully... Oh, shiza. Uh-oh. Hopefully I just didn't screw everything up. Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've played Code Veronica, and we'll get there. We'll get there. I think we're gonna do this in, because I'm doing the whole series of Resident Evil. So I think what we're gonna end up doing is starting off with, obviously this one, then going through. And I think before we jump into 4, because in release order and everything, it was in fact Code Veronica came out first, and Code Veronica was supposed to be the original Resident Evil 3 at one point. And I mean, people actually know that. With that in mind, give him a vial of the virus, so him being a spy. That does make sense. You're making a great point that I never thought about. Okay, we'll throw you there, and we'll put. Where's my Beretta? Yeah, I'm weird. I'm doing a little rearranging of that. I'm gonna grab. Still not completely fine. Damn, I was a lot more in danger than I thought I was. Okay, we'll grab you. We'll grab you. Grab you. I think that's all of my health. Yes. Grab you. And we will swap. Where's my shotgun go? There it is. There we go. There's a lot of plot holes that could fix the game. Yes, I do believe there needs to be some sort of game set between there. Because I'm also, like, as much as a fan of 4 that I am, and Snoopy, you can probably agree with this as well. Having Umbrella, the main antagonist company, basically be killed off screen, and we don't get to see the actual fall of Umbrella, and we're only told about it in the opening of 4, I think was a massive letdown. That is something that could have been done much, much better. Because, like, to me, it only makes sense. I mean, we, as the audience, obviously, for those that have played Code Veronica, and when we get to it, you guys will all see that, oh man, it reset, son of a biznitch. That opening scene in right, and Trisol, I feel like is the wannabe Umbrella. And to me, it makes no. I think they had to do that out of necessity. And with Trisol popping up in, I think Trisol first popped up in, was it Damnation? Was that the first CG movie? Yeah, there was a lot of wasted potential there. A lot of wasted potential. And but going back to what I was saying before, realizing that we got kind of SOL'd here. The fact that the opening of Code Veronica has Claire running through the corporation. Yeah, we have Claire running through in Europe, trying to get after. It's whatever the first CG movie was with Leon. I can just see Leon on the cover of it. Come on, there we go. Kind of orangish color and everything. Yeah. Okay, then it must be Degeneration. They all the first one started with a D, so it's Umbrella Chronicles. I don't think Umbrella Tricell was mentioned in Umbrella Chronicles because it was like. Yeah, shoot him in the head. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that was that one. It's like the opening. It takes place at the airport. Like that was the first one, and that was the first iteration of Tricell. Because I even remember having a conversation, I do believe, with you, Snoopy, about how like, oh yeah, that's gonna be the new Umbrella. And even then, again, it was a complete waste of talent, a waste of ability, because they again they could have done so much more. There we go. Yes, you do. You do need to watch it again. Because, yeah, it was like basically Tricell, because it was at the very, very end of that film. When basically like the whole airport and everybody's saved and everything, because obviously Claire works for TerraSave, I think, in that one. That's the first time we see it. But literally at the end, we see the Tricell trucks come up, and that is when, you know, it's like, oh. And then you see Tricell in 5. Right. Okay, we know not to go that way. Oh, son of a... Okay. Right, but... Umbrella Chronicles is, if I remember correctly, is told from... There's a switch. Will you push it? Yes. Did I already do? I already did all this, didn't I? Yes, I did. And this wasn't the room I wanted to be in. Right, but it's a slight different, but it's also told from Wesker's... basically, it's almost like a Wesker's report type thing. So it's kind of told through his perspective. Which, I mean, I appreciate it, and it's a great idea to go through and kind of recap everything there on a rail system. But it was still lacking, but it was kind of like a retelling from Wesker's point of view on, you know, his dealings and what he was doing. Yes, I can. I can use that item here. Oh, I'm not close enough. That's what the problem was. There we go. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Use that. Oh. What the hell am I doing? Why do I feel like when I was in the room, I completely forgot to pick up the Magnum rounds, which I probably did? I guess I have a man. Yeah. I think he was the original test first. He was like the first test subject, if I remember correctly. Oh, come on. Eat lead. And eat lead. There we go. Well, here's the thing: is the Nemesis, and so with Nemesis was the step in between. Nemesis was what Mr. X is supposed to be, but they programmed Nemesis to be more of a hunter of a specific target. With Mr. and then the Tyrants were supposed to be ultimate, like Mr. X is what the Tyrants are supposed to be, of being able to just be the drone of going in and cleaning stuff up. And I do believe in. I want to say all that stuff. It goes even further into more detail if you watch or not watch. If you read the Resident Evil Archives, the Volume 1 and Volume 2 book. Very hard to find. Yeah, and I know with the remake of 3... See, here's partially the other issue I have with the franchise, slightly, especially with jumping into 4, is the fact of with these remake, because 4 dealt with the Las Plagas and the parasites and all that stuff, is you had them going back and kind of retconning what Nemesis was. So the thing I will give the remake of 3 is it ties together more of the lore of the T virus with the Las Plagas. Not as much of a big fan, but hey, it happens. Why did I do what I did? Why did I run back all the way? Oh, because I was going to put that in there. Okay. I'm all over the place right now. I cannot think. I'm just running back and forth. I needed to go to Chris. So we'll leave that there. Yeah, but Operation Raccoon City was also considered like non-canon because, you know, the main story of Operation Raccoon City was you got to kill Leon. It was a what if. A lot of people hated it. I kind of liked it, but... And this guy's... Nope, the guy's not there. How many... Nope, he's there. No, he's not there. Okay. How long have I been? An hour and 10 minutes. Awesome. Okay, now I can undo these codes and go say hi to our boy before we go down and get our butts kicked by Nemi, or not Nemi, Tyrant. But yeah, ultimately, yeah, it was kind of off.
You, Jill?
I know most people just hated it because, yeah.
Chris, you're alive!
Of course.
But ultimately, I kind of wish
We're
they
in
would
quite
go,
a predicament,
you know,
Jill.
the series would go back to its
I know,
roots here of
Chris.
more survival
I have to
horror,
open this room.
more zombies, rather than going off into this, you know, the mold
Chris, I'll
and
be sure to come back and help you soon. Will you wait here?
Thanks.
everything. And
I'll be waiting
hopefully,
here for you.
maybe even with, if they end up doing a remake, of 5, which I hope is they don't do for a very, very, very long time. But if they end up doing a remake of 5 and slightly change the lore, I hope they would be able to bring back Wesker. And like in the remake of 5, is undo the death of Wesker. Or have it reveal that was another Wesker clone. Yeah, 7 and 8 had me confused too, especially with the whole fact of like bringing back, you know, Umbrella Blue, yeah, Umbrella Blue, Umbrella White, all these different stuff. It's like I'm not liking it. Okay, now that we're about to go up, we're gonna save it one more time, because that way we know we've done everything else. Just to be on the safe side, so that way I'm not having to come back as often, but still going to be having to come back quite a bit. Because I know my luck, I'm going to be dying and dying and dying and dying and dying. There we go. Well, regardless, it shouldn't just be the subset of like white or blue or whatever. It should just have stayed Umbrella. And I feel like that obviously with the end of 7, with that reveal of Chris and we've seen the Umbrella logo and all that stuff, that it's they realize the mistake, and I feel like if they do away, if they're gonna remake any of them, or if they remake 5, I think that would be the perfect time to be able to go back and undo the death of Wesker to make the stuff a little bit more palpable. We did have that rumor about Alex Wesker being... Yeah. Okay. Push it, yes. Okay, now that I have all my weapons. So this kind of somewhat solves the other issue, the other question I had
Jill,
before of
You're
what do we
here,
do
too.
when we come across
you're
Tyrant?
here, too?
Because
Look,
Carla,
I lost my way.
Let's get going.
yeah, when it came to 6, I liked the approach that they had. The execution was bad. The approach that they did, I think, was so much better. Especially with the fact of the way how they broke it down was Leon's was supposed to play more like 2, Sherry's and the other Wesker kid was supposed to play more like 3, and then Chris's and
Wesker.
Pierce's was
You did
supposed to
a
be more
fine
like
job,
5.
Barry.
I did like the
Just
timing.
as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill.
Yeah, and see, that's why I feel
heard
like
that
some of
his
them
wife
are
and 2
trying to
daughters
go
will be in
back
danger
and
if he doesn't do
somewhat
everything I tell
retcon some
him.
things and like broad stuff, and I did like that.
Cruel.
But overall,
Well, you don't have to
in terms
worry
of
about
like the
anything,
creatures and villains, I
because you'll be
Jake,
free
yeah,
from
Jake.
this world very soon,
Um,
Jill.
Overall,
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This
with all these
laboratory
other
is
monsters, I feel like
engaging
they're
in dangerous
straying away
experiments.
too much from the
Recently,
idea of
an
the
accident
T
has
virus.
occurred.
And I understand
Anyway, this
franchises,
disaster
you have to
cannot
introduce
be
new
made
things.
public.
But
That's why
I feel like
stars
they've
now
strayed somewhat too far,
is
especially
so
with
inconvenient.
8.
So you're a
The idea
slave
of bringing in the,
Umbrella
I mean,
now, along with these
granted, as much of an
virus
RE fan as
monsters.
I am, and I bought the collector's edition,
I think
it's
you
on
misunderstand me,
the
Jill.
shelf behind me
To
there
the
somewhere,
monsters you mentioned mean
of 8 of
I'm going
Village.
to burn all of them together
I
with
actually
this
haven't played
entire
it yet.
laboratory.
But I do know that the
must
fact of Lady
complete my
Death,
mission,
the
as
lady,
ordered by Umbrella.
tall vampire lady. I
Barry,
can never pronounce
Go up on the
her
ground
name.
and wait there.
But the idea of them bringing in the vampires and all that stuff, and
Barry.
it's probably a way to explain it with one of the viruses. But then with the rumor speculation
such
of
a
9
He'll be under the
being
control of Umbrella.
involved with werewolves,
Both Umbrella and you can intimidate him
and stuff,
by taking his
I'm
family as
not-
hostages.
Umbrella?
Sorry, it was someone online once that
Well,
Japan got
I
it wrong.
intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal
Yeah,
purposes.
there
Though
is
both
no
you
real
and Barry seem
federal
to think I
council.
was
It would,
following orders from Umbrella.
if
So you're
anything, I think it would be the
planning
National
something
Security
else?
Council
If you succeeded in developing the
or the
world's
National
most
Security
powerful
Committee. But
biological
even
weapon,
then,
what would
they-
you do? What if you were in
there's a
charge?
lot of things that Japan has gotten wrong and it made assumptions of
You
Americans.
must
But
stop this
that's
now.
for a different topic, different discussion.
You're a brave girl. But if I
And
were
there's
you,
also
I
stuff that's
wouldn't
lost in
give up such a
translation.
big
Heck,
discovery.
look at this game.
You guys
You know,
are
with the idea of
idiots.
like we're playing the
No one
director's cut version.
understands its real
There's supposed to be some
value.
more things unlocked. I think a
So
little
you're
bit
going to
longer of a
steal
story
all the research?
in the
Better yet,
translation and all that
I'm
stuff.
going to show you the tyrant.
Yeah, the president does. Yes, 100%. He's the only one that has the football, and the only one allowed to give the codes of the football.
Barry,
This I know.
Sorry, Jill.
But the federal, yeah,
Where's
it
your
would just be
family?
the National Security Council
I was
would
listening
just be
to
the
what you and
investigating
Wesker were
all that
talking
stuff.
about. I wish I
But yeah, the president's the only one that has the full
I
authority
thought
to
must have something
allow
to
it.
do with Umbrella, you know.
But yeah, no. So
it's
yeah, Japan getting this game
masterminded
wrong
by
is the fact of
him.
obviously the director's cut version,
but it's good that you know
but
that now.
the opening
Anyway,
video
let's get
sequence
out of
is
this
still in that
house
black and white
first.
one,
Jill,
the way it was when
What's that?
the game first came
do
out.
you have any idea
Until
what Wesker was
recently,
going
it
to
should've
show
been done.
you at the back of this place?
Well, he was talking about the world's most powerful biological weapon, called Tyrant or something, I think.
Do you think we
Um,
could see Tyrant now?
I
Barry, you're
with
so
your statement with the
optimistic.
only the president
Would
should
look
not
bad
launch the
for stars
nuclear
if
weapon
we let
without
such a
with the approval of
dangerous
Congress.
creature run
That I kind of
loose.
disagree with.
Maybe you're right.
Because the fact
Let's go
of the
then.
nuclear weapon, is the does involve the military, and the president is the commander in chief, therefore head of all the military, and it goes through him. It's a big decision, yes, 100%, not disagreeing on that. But we all know how Congress works, and Congress is slow to move on things, especially on something that important. I'm also a firm believer that, Vietnam went the way it was because of Congress. If Congress didn't get heavily involved in that war as much as it did, it probably would have been done a lot quicker. But that's just my 2 cents on that. I also firmly believe, though, too, that
Can a creature like this really be the
Congress just gets in the way of things.
biological
And the other
weapon?
thing, too, is we haven't formally declared war, even though we've been involved in numerous wars since World War II. Officially, there has been no war declared since World War
we
II,
can't let
the
it
end of World
live.
War II. And technically, that is a violation of the U.S. Constitution. That's all I'm going to say, and I'm going to leave it there, because I can go all the way true down. Yeah. We can't declare the war. Cannot be declared without a formal declaration of war. Cannot be declared without Congress. However, the Vietnam, everything has been circumvented. Is because of the fact that it becomes a police action or a presidential envoy or conflict, and the whole it's the whole thing of the fact of the president has like 30, 90 days or whatever to send in the military into any conflict. Anything that's lasting past that is supposed to be approved by Congress, and generally they don't know what they're doing,
Control what it does.
and it just ends up taking way too much time. Oh, ow! Run away! Run away! Run away! Look at our health. Okay, we're gonna switch to Python. And run away, run away, run away. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh. Come on. Come on screen. Come on, where you are. Run away. Oh. Take that, you son of a bitch.
Barry? Barry? You're alive.
But yeah, it's 100% is when it comes to stuff is that because of the fact that you have incidences like
I was clumsy.
like the bombing of Beirut
get
and
going.
Lebanon and all that stuff back in the late 70s, early 80s, or more specifically the late, I'm just going to pause it so I can have this, back of the end of, end of the Carter administration when the U.S. embassy was overran in Iran. Those type of situations where, having a military action could technically always be considered an act of war. So having allowing the president to make the decisions of sending forces in when needed. But yes, I 100% agree with that. We haven't had bipartisan agreement in what feels like forever. We need to get back. And the other thing that people need to, people need to realize is the fact that the founding fathers designed our system of government of the bicameral legislator to intentionally move slow, because the slower the government moves, the less it's going to regulate. The less it's going to regulate, the more freedoms and the less it's going to entrench upon us everyday citizens. Not wanting to get too political, but that's pretty much the way it is. Is if you're able to read between the lines, you probably know exactly where I land politically. Hell, I'll just come out and say it. I'm a constitutionalist. That I just believe that personally, the government has gotten too big and too involved in our everyday lives. I usually try not to go too political on things, but that's all it is I'm a 100% a constitutionalist. And I believe in the Constitution. Is the government perfect? No. And will it ever be? No. Will it ever be? Does it have its flaws? Yes. So I'll leave that with that. But we need to get back to being able to have proper conversations without kicking, screaming, and name calling. And I think that's the only way to really help unite people and actually get the progress done. Kind of,
What happened to Wesker?
yeah, the way that from my understanding, because even from when I lived in Japan, the way that their system was set up, Japan after World War II, because obviously we kicked their butts by dropping to Earth or to suns on them. We kind of had them develop their constitution, kind of similar to ours, but not really. But they are not allowed, per their constitution and their rule of laws, they're not allowed to have an active military. That's why in Japan everything is called the defense force, because they're allowed to have they're allowed to have a quote-unquote military body for purposes of defense only. And that's Japan. Because we did... Whoa, crap! Run away! How'd you get out? Obviously, we're trying to get the better ending here. If I didn't want to, I would just skip Chris and just go straight on into morning. But, run. Yeah. What we really need is that countdown timer. Come on.
Oh, Jill.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
So my main question, though, with this
Everything
game,
is done?
even with the
Almost, yes.
remake,
Now let's go.
is obviously the best ending for Jill is you save Chris and Barry. The best ending for Chris, you save Rebecca and Jill. So in both situations, one character goes missing. So in this, where the hell, in Jill's story, where the hell is Rebecca? Seriously, where's Rebecca? And she's even mentioned in the opening on... Oh, okay, I see how it is, Chris. I save you and you just leave me behind?
Let's go.
Oh, you want to stop now and say, let's go. Now let me run. Oh, you left me behind again. Thanks, you jerk. Leave the love of your life behind as the whole building blows up? The last thing I was going to get into... Yeah, I actually never thought about that. The fact of using a nuclear weapon on U.S. soil. That would 100% be... Die? I should probably be using this gun to save, since the Magnum's more powerful of a gun. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. Am I going the right way? I just realized I might be going the wrong way. Oh, there we go.
Let's go.
Okay, before we go, let's make sure I have all my weapons that I can. I'll take the water just in case. Empty bottle, blue herb, ink ribbon, clip, Beretta, lighter, crank's not gonna do me. Ah, screw it. Okay, that's what we got, guys. That's the weapon loadout system we got and going into this final battle. If I have to,
Hurry!
You're all just waiting there, like tapping your thumbs, like, oh, is this bitch gonna fucking move? Is this bitch gonna move? Come on, hurry up and move.
This is
Oh, now suddenly you're hearing us. Brad, you chicken heart. Oh, son of a... Running back to... If I can't go back, I'm screwed. So what item should I put back, everybody? Because clearly I need an item for that battery. So what item should I put back? Should I just leave the Beretta behind? No. Thoughts? Should I put back the Beretta? Should I put back the shotgun? Because I only have the 3 rounds left.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh. Come on. Get in front. Get out of my way. Okay, Beretta, I'm getting rid of it. Is that way. I was just thinking, just in case for some reason I run out of ammo. Okay. Yes, I will climb it. Hurry up, just get us through here. Let's go. Yes, of course. And thank you for the follow, Snoopy. I greatly appreciate that. There you guys are. There we go. I was only thinking of it just in case last-ditch effort. But clearly I still need to carry stuff. The main question is going to be... Chris has less starter items, or slots. So it's going to become a real balancing act with Chris. Yes, I'll take the battery. If I need a crank, I'm going to be pissed. Really? Okay, this is a situation where they clearly shouldn't have had that.
There is 3 minutes until explosion.
Oh no, you must be kidding. After you've come all the way here.
Ladies first. Go first, Jill.
But Chris...
Right?
The chance to play nice guy.
Okay, I leave it up to you. See you again at the heliport.
Yeah, there's no reason why there should be that much of a problem with the radios. But then again, this was 1998. Modern day, 11 miles, yeah, technology has gotten better, but even then, Brad is definitely just a chicken. And that's the other thing too, is in the 3-mate remake, I kind of wish we had actually Nemesis like kill Brad. Yes, I'll take the flare. Okay. Oh, that's not what I... Oh, come on. Yeah, there's also clearly this helipad too that if Brad, he mentioned he saw it earlier, he could have just landed here, checked to make sure this immediate area is safe, and stayed by the helicopter. And said, hey, there's this helipad. I'm here. Basically what he does right here. He could have stayed there. And here comes Tyrant. Oh, wrong way. Ow. Why am I still using that gun? No. Bloody hell. Okay, let's check my health. Oh. Oh, oh, shit. Okay. Using that. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Okay, come on.
It's coming! Jill! Kill that monster!
Come on. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Yes. There we go. Look at those HD graphics. Horrible, horrible pilot. I mean, he couldn't, like, he's just sitting there. He couldn't honestly have just taken, you know, the pilot, you know, the helicopter, put it in like almost autopilot type thing. Let it hover there, get off, and just blast the. If you do a pump. Yes, I actually. Speaking of that, Jaeger, I actually just recently read a story or heard a story where a guy was in like Alaska, and he was. Oh, there it goes. There goes the mansion. The guy was in Alaska, and he was basically losing out of food, and like he was supposed to be met up with somebody, and they never showed up, and this helicopter came flying by, and he, you know, was like so excited and everything. He gave the fist pump type thing, and that bush pilot there of the patrol realized that he gave that signal and was like, okay, I'm safe, or he doesn't need to stop, when he should have just kept waving his arms, because shortly after he looked at a cap or blanket or something and realized his mistake, and he ended up dying out there. So crazy thing. So there we go. We completed Resident Evil 1 director's cut in the Jill run. So I'll let while we let these credits play, I'll go ahead and talk to you guys. See what you guys would rather do. Would you guys rather have me jump in and start Chris's campaign? Because I know we're only about an hour 37 minutes into the stream. Oh, did not mean to hit that. Only about hour 37 minutes in the stream. Or would you guys rather have me jump straight in and play Resident Evil 2? And if you guys want me to play Resident Evil 2, what story or whose scenario A should we play? Should we start off with Claire, or should we start off with Chris? Because I've heard various things as to which one is canon. He did? Because I thought they just did a reunion thingy with him no, that was just the actor there. Yeah, I meant Leon. But yeah, should I do Leon's or Claire's story first? If I say Chris. But the other option is to jump straight into Chris's story here on Resident Evil 1. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Go ahead and tell me what you guys think in the comments on the chat. Yeah, OG. Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize that there were two. Hey, welcome back, Snoopy. Glad it's working for you. Glad you're back watching. But yeah, definitely just asking. Should I take your suggestion from earlier? And you did. You didn't miss much. I just ran around with like jumping to RT. Okay. So that's kind of, I know what Snoopy there said too, is jump straight into RE2. So my next question then, should I do Leon or should I do Claire? Which one? You guys pick. I'm letting you guys pick this and run this. So. So, because obviously, we're playing the digital versions, the ones that you used to be able to purchase on the PlayStation Store. So it's the exact same game. I actually tested it out before. Hold on 1 second. I'll grab this. Okay, I read your guys' comments. Let me get my headphones back on here. Okay, so I read your guys' comments. Yeah, we can definitely. Okay, I'll definitely do Leon. But yeah, we're gonna be playing essentially this version of the game next. This is my personal favorite. This is the one that got me into this whole series to begin with, and in honor of it, I did play Leon. You can see my nice glorious discs here. Everything, and I did check before. There's Claire's. Oh, I didn't even realize this. Fun fact when I boot it up. But yeah, there's the little booklet, that little magazine style. Oh, right, let me see. There we go. Right there. That comic book that mentions about Wildstorm. If you look over my shoulder here, and that one, you can maybe see it. But, open there, fun fact. Oh! Yes, I did know that with Ben's voice. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, so we got the Wildstorm comics done by Jim Lee, or the issue 1 starting with Jim Lee over my shoulder here. I actually have 2 copies of them. One is actually signed by Jim Lee. Met him at a con a year and a half ago now, I think, and got him to sign a copy. I didn't realize I had the issue at the time, so I actually went out and bought it again just to get him to sign it. And it wasn't that best of condition, but I was like, I'm a Resident Evil fan, got to get him to sign it. And sure enough, when I found out already had it, the other condition was much better. Excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead and save this one. We'll put this here at the very bottom. Yes, I did see that. So we'll go ahead and close out of this game here. So quick game. There we go. I think last time I played this. So again, we're going to be playing the PlayStation version here, and just the digital version. I'll go ahead and switch this screen here with me 1 second, so that way we boot everything up and you guys can see me here in full screen. So with this, fun fact. Oh, come on. There we go. Start. I put the discs in the console once before, and surprisingly, it has all my old save data, even though I played the digital version that we're going to be playing here on it. My favorite version of Resident Evil 2, though, is this version. The nice Dreamcast. That one was by far my favorite. It was the one I played the most. Because I had the Dreamcast at the time. I didn't actually have a PlayStation. So I was only able to play the first one because my best friend at the time, he had a PlayStation, and so I would always go over and initially that's where I was introduced to the franchise. I was on that. Yeah, this cover is so iconic. So iconic. I also... Okay, that is one that I'm jealous of, is the Dreamcast Resident Evil 3. That is one that I've been wanting to get my hands on for so long. Let's go ahead and switch back over to there. So we'll go ahead and do. Okay. Let's do original game. We will do. But first, I need to check which disc. Okay. So right now, we are. Yeah, be able to switch discs. I'm trying to remember. Okay. Do normal. Yes, I actually have the entire collection on GameCube. 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica. Wait, do I have Code Veronica? I might be missing Code Veronica, but I know. Oh, come on. Nope.
Raccoons.
Just gonna try and skip this really quick because I know we're on, since we're on disc 2, we're on Claire's storyline. So just gonna jump right here really quick. Remember, I did it once before, having to do this way to switch discs, but I cannot recall the exact way to reset game. There we go. That's what it is. It's just reset game. Disc 1. There we go. Now we're back in on Leon's disc. Which, okay, so a fun fact with this one, which I don't know many people knew. So because of the development and the popularity of the first Resident Evil game, they started developing everything, and they had a character named Eliza Walker. And the game was more heavy-centric, set in the RPD. You still had Leon, but you had Marvin and Kendo, the gun shop owner, more involved, and Sherry was a lot more involved as well. And they got about 80%, 90% done with the game, and realized it was too similar to the first one, so they scrapped everything and started back from scratch. But they kept some of the ideas over, and that game that was nearly completed ended up becoming what's called Resident Evil 1.5. This game I would love to get my hands on. It's a game I would probably murder somebody, to be honest, to get a chance to hold it in my hands. It was obviously it was never released. But I would love to get my hands on an original copy of that.
A mutagenic toxin created by the International Enterprise.
But yeah, 1.5. And then when they were developing 4.
The Raccoon City Police Department.
Yes, the RPD was definitely more like an original police station, and it wasn't until I think the developers, the creators, did a lot analysis and visited a couple museums, and that's kind of what they decided to go off of. Is make the RPD look more like a museum, and have it be a full museum, because it being a traditional police station, having all these puzzles and all that stuff just didn't make sense for an actual police station. So that was the way. That was their workaround. It's like, well, what if we had it be a former museum, and that kind of solved all the problems. And see, here's a little story to bring you back to ignorant old me. So clearly, you kind of see his mouth move a little bit, but not really. Later on, there's parts like, Leon's talking, but we don't see his mouth move, and I thought that entirety was just him talking out loud. It wasn't until recent that I found out that it was actually all that talking, but we don't see his mouth move, was internal dialogue. I'll just leave you with how dumb I am on that. Yes. But, so with 4, yeah, this part.
Mess. What could have done this?
I honestly thought it was because of the technology at the time that they couldn't have animate his mouth moving, when in reality, it was just the fact his internal dialogue. But with Resident Evil 4, it was right after the GameCube one came out, and they originally had the trailers for the game. They've released 2 different versions of the game, or they developed 2 different versions of the game and with those trailers, and they didn't like either way one was going because it felt too far away from Resident Evil game or from the initial story, and one of those games ended up becoming Devil May Cry. So the history and development of Devil May Cry started as Resident Evil 4. Fun fact.
Can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
Especially with me still being a newer streamer, it's so weird to hear my voice and all that stuff inside here and talking, and I'm still somewhat trying to get used to that. So if I repeat and stumble upon my words, I apologize. That's the whole reason why. My brain trying to pay attention to the cutscenes and talk and think. Brain. Brain can't brain.
And the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah. First day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Operation Raccoon City, I think, did, and same with Darkside Chronicles, I think they did a better remake of the cutscenes that were faithful to this version.
Did you open the glove box?
The remake I actually liked because the fact of it was
There's a
that
gun
slight
inside.
Better take it with you.
knowing the same but different, which is always good because they had to change it so that way people didn't know exactly what was going to be happening. The problem they have with a lot of the stories is in film adaptations with games is people know exactly what's going to happen. So in order to keep the audiences guessing, you have to change some things. See, and speaking of like remakes or whatever, I personally loved the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City movie more, and I thought that was a much better movie than the Paul W.S. Anderson franchise. Snoopy here can absolutely, concur
Okay.
how much I despised the Paul W.S. Anderson Resident Evil films. And it's very simple. The only reason why I despise them is because they have the title Resident Evil. If that franchise had any other name other than Resident Evil, great zombie action zombie franchise. Okay, let's get out of here. There we go. Okay, it's kind of there we go. Avoid all of them. Oh, wrong way. Shite. Okay, let's get in Kindo's gun shop. Yes, we did. We absolutely laughed. I still think of this day as, who the hell is this guy? Of the executioner just dragging that axe through the city in, which one was that?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Retribution? The fifth one?
Sorry about that.
Yes. They've over the course of the Resident Evil Paul W.S. Anderson
What's going on
franchise.
in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue.
I liked the Super
By
Zombies.
the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Super Zombies. See, I remember the redheads in the remake. I've played in the remake of 1. Played the remake of 2 quite a bit, and I could be 100% wrong. Yeah, that's not Wesker. But yes, I 100% think that the remake 2 was great, how a remake of a game should be done. However, it still had its problems. I'm leaving. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. That's the button now. They changed it on me. Yeah, shotgun and quarter. Yeah, that was the hilarious thing. I still need at least one to bust through there. Oh, son of a business. Run away. Ow, son of a business. Oh, come on. Run away. Oh, where's my health? Where's my health? Uh-oh. Okay. Screw this. Oh, shit. Okay, I was gonna go for the whole trick of not picking anything up and thus being able to get, what's his name? Downstairs. Brad. Get Brad downstairs of that RPD. But oh, come on, get off me. Let's go back and grab those ammo. Oh, I didn't realize they were that bad in 2. By that time I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna, you know, kill them all. Come on. Give me. And we're out. Whew. Okay. Camera angles in this and 2 is so much better than 1. I personally believe. I still love the idea of why they chose the camera angles they did. Is because of the fact that they wanted it to look like a film. So every time we cut to a different angle, it's supposed to be as if it was cut in that of a movie, like a different, you know, take, a different scene. Not a different scene, but a different, you know, how films are cut. Final Fantasy have new quirks. Yes. Okay. You can't get me. Okay. I do not want your bile on my new shoes. These are new shoes. I want to keep them clean. Even though I'm standing on a dumpster, I'm still going to clean them. Yeah, I think they had to end up implementing those type of quirks type stuff because of the now over-the-shoulder look. And I'm gonna just run right by. Oops, did not mean to run right through them like that. How they didn't get me, I have no idea. Yeah, the other scenarios are definitely hard. I remember at one point way back when, I think it actually may have been on the my Dreamcast version, or my or the Nintendo 64 version that I played for a little bit. I was actually able to get the Tofu, and I actually defeated Tofu on that. Yeah, the N64 version is the only one where you can change the color of the blood. Oh, bloody hell. Come on, get off me. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Also love how in this game too, oh, come on, get me back on the bus. Darla's memos on the bus is serious. I'm gonna go grab that. But in this one, the one upgrade I like is the fact that... Huh? Can I go back for this memo then? Yep. There's no memo there. I guess I'm screwed up. But over the advantage of this one is based off of how Leon is walking. Oh, on the N64 version, duh. How Leon runs and how he holds himself, you know exactly his health level indicator. You're dead. Come on. I mean, of course these guys are already dead. They're the undead. I gotta find some health soon. Yeah, it did for a little bit. There's of Brad. Okay, so yeah. Go. Let's go back up. And it's going to the RPD. Yeah, run, Leon, run! Run! Run away! Now, the one thing I absolutely love is again, the fact of depending on Leon's health or Claire's health, they run differently. Makes it so much easier to understand, like, oh, crap, I really need to get health. Or, oh, okay, I can hold off on health for a little bit. And we'll grab you for now. Come on, there it is. Handgun, oh, good thing I grabbed him. Let's save that for a second. Yeah, they conveniently block the routes. They just can't make it easy. You can jump over. Always love this. Here, take this.
Man.
You clearly see I have nothing in my hand, so I hand it to you. Who are you?
Oh, you must be
the new guy. Leon.
Sorry, but it looks like your party's has been canceled.
What happened?
Conversation or game
ago,
lines I use in everyday things. Looks like your party has been canceled.
Involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city.
But I will say I like
Chris
the
and the other
was it
Stars
the update they did
that
after they announced 3
was behind
or 3 remake.
They risked their
was
lives
they
to
went
reveal
back
the
to the
truth,
2 remake and added in
but no
that
one believed
Nemesis yelling, screaming stars
Not long after
in the
that,
court when you're in the courtyard,
all
the front of the
this
RPD.
started to
That
happen.
part I absolutely liked.
Hang in there.
Yeah, it did. His
Don't worry
explanation
about
and
me.
everything. Yeah, but however, I
rescue
still
the
wish we got
survivors
how
in the other
Marvin was a
rooms.
little bit more involved in this one.
Here, take this key.
And
card.
same with
You should
like
be
I
able to unlock the doors
may have
in the
mentioned it
hall
before,
with
but
this.
Code Veronica was originally
Now
supposed to be
go.
Resident Evil 3. So when it was being developed
go.
and everything was intended to be a DLC
Fine.
side story
But I'm
of
coming
2.
back for
It
you.
wasn't intended to be
Just
a
hold
full
on.
main-fledged title. That's why it had the subtitle of Nemesis. Okay, how long? 2 hours and 5 minutes. I don't think I might do about 30 minutes more. Yes. But here, take this, guys. Take this. I don't need it. No, go. Okay. See, the dialogue in here is okay. It's not. It's nowhere near as bad as the first one, by any stretch of the means. But it's still pretty bad. And I like the remake's audio or dialogue. This letter to inform you that everyone. 2236. We'll go into here and put the knife there. Oh, magic item box. Please hold all my stuff. Unlike 0, where you just have to drop it on the ground, or if you put it in an item box, you have to go back to that specific item box. Damn liquor. That part always gets me. It's I like that they yeah, they move the interesting that they move the front desk to in front of the unicorn statue. But I've always liked even in the Welcome to Raccoon City game, or not game, movie, and everything, how they paid homage to this. And how this was one of the biggest things I was always curious about. And again, another part where I thought was like, why isn't his mouth moving? Now realizing it's internal dialogue. Yeah, never thought, put 2 and 2 together. Oh, that's internal dialogue. Oops. Maybe I should have saved it. Oops. Yeah, you guys can see, that's one of the original times I played this on the disc version. So, has that information there. But we're gonna go back.
Resident Evil.
I should have saved it. Oh well. We live and learn. But since we already saw this once, I'm just gonna try and
A bizarre incident.
skip it. And skip. Note to self, save a little bit, try to save a little bit more ammo. Still pick it all up. Save more ammo. Okay. Run up this way, run this way. And... oh, dang it. Like, oh yeah, this one, yeah, technically had the 4 different ways, yeah.
Freeze!
But supposedly, here's the main thing. Supposedly, from everything I've heard, and I've never viewed it this way before,
Hold your fire!
but
I'm
the
a human.
true canon storyline is technically, or is supposed to be, Claire A, Leon B. But in marketing and just the way they did the discs, because of how the first game was done, where it's like Chris's
thought you were
story
one of them.
was first, they continued that of, okay, Leon's story must be first. So that's why his is disc 1
I don't
and Claire's was disc 2.
By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Which it kind of makes a little bit more sense because having Birkin chase Claire makes a lot more sense versus Mr. X chasing Claire. So, because obviously Birkin wants Sherry. Okay, making sure I'm not missing any documents or anything else. Yeah, see the Leon B. Claire A storyline. That's supposedly the actual true canon version. That way, Mr. X goes after Leon, and Birkin goes after Claire. But then again, I started off with Leon A. So that's, we started it here. That's how I originally started back in, was it 1998 when the game first came out. And that's how I've always viewed it. But logically, it does kind of make sense. I'm not going to lie. Come on. Come on. There we go. Get off me. Don't eat my food. Come on. Thank you. I can just run by you guys. Oh, Shaza. And see, and that's part of the issue that I have with the remake is they tried combining both of them into one, which I kind of get, but I kind of wish they did have the whole zapping system. You got a little bit more of things that were direct cause and effect. You definitely didn't have that in the remake. Come on. Ah, can't see. Zombie blocking camera. Oh, no, 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 wrong way. Get in the bus, in the bus. Oh, come on. Okay, good. I'm still fine. Like where? Although it may be possible to successfully combine the two scenarios, remake does not. Yes. And that's why, like, remake 2 or 2 remake had the potential of doing so much more than what it did. There we go. Was it good and great and you know how a remake should be? 100% yes. Could it have been better? 100%. Oh yeah, it was. I 100% agree. It was a nearly perfect remake, but there's just, in my opinion, there's just very few things, and it made the logical sense. Like especially when it comes, spoiler for those who have not played this. Let's see how old. 25. 27-year-old, almost 30-year-old game. So if you don't know anything about this game, then you know you've had 27 years to play it. But the giant alligator in the sewer, the way the remake 2 handled that, absolutely perfect. I bought it, and that was one of my biggest issues. I thought was going to be that. Oh, I don't really have a full counter. I'm also talking as if I have like a ton of people watching, which I know I don't.
Oh, man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy, Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party
has been
canceled.
What happened? What do you think?
About 2 months ago,
Everything went to hell in a handbasket.
there was this
I
incident.
got bit over here. I'm
involving
dying, my man.
zombies in a mansion located
Mr.
in
Pink.
the outskirts of this city.
From
Chris,
Reservoir
and the
Dogs.
other
I'm fucking
staff
dying
members
over here.
discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
To a slight degree, I understand why they deviated so much from 3 for the 3 remake. Because, you know, the giant, as much as I liked the giant sandworm in the original,
you should be able to unlock
it was
the
also
doors in the
one
hall with
that,
this. Now go.
right, the Gravedigger boss fight and all that stuff. At the same
Just
time,
go.
too, they're trying to ground it a
Fine.
little bit more, but then
But
again,
I'm coming back for you.
you know, they're
Just hold
grounding
on.
it for the remakes, but then still going completely fantasy with the latter, you know, 7, 8, and potentially 9 and all that stuff. So, yeah, that and I also felt like they rushed it. They tried to capitalize too quick on this, on the fad, on the hype from 2 remake, that they were just like, screw it, we're gonna go. We're just gonna go and do 3 remake, because if you think about it, they had all the time in the world to spend the R&D and spend on making 2 remake, but you know they didn't spend all that much time. Yes, I do think it needed a DLC. 100%. 100%. But then again, I'm also not a big fan of DLCs. Because of the fact of, especially when you have games, like in this situation with Resident Evil 3 Remake, I'm going to leave a space here. Okay, that's weird. But anyway, if with 3 Remake, if they did the DLC, then yes, that is something I somewhat agree with, because clearly you can tell they didn't have the time and effort to add in those things initially when the game first was launched. But when you have DLCs that are already on the disc, and yes, I'm definitely a disc physical media person, when you have areas and parts of the game that are already on the disc, you shouldn't have to have a major update on day one when you launch a game. You know, I'm talking to you, Call of Duty, games like that, or games where I need to sit and wait and download forever. I miss the days, 100% miss the days in which you're able to just open it from the shrink wrap, plug it in, and play it. Right. Yes. The only reason was because of time. That was the only reason. Because they set a deadline and then they realized they bit off more than they could really chew. Come on. Just brute force this. There we go. And I'm in caution. Because like, even when looking at the original, when they originally made 3, there still wasn't. It was still somewhat rushed, even for then. But then again, the rush time between then and now. But I feel like they had half the team that they did working on. Yeah. So yeah, I think you had, you know, the original, or the people that were working on the Resident Evil 2 remake, as soon as they were done with the Resident Evil 2 remake, I think they jumped straight in, like that development team jumped straight into the Resident Evil 4 remake, and half the team ended up then having to go over and do the 3 remake. Come on, where's all that stuff? I remember there's something being behind here. Okay. Come on. There it is. Boop, 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 boop. Talking about everything they did. The 4 remake was also something I liked, and the changes they made in 4, like Luis, I appreciated, in all honesty. They did flesh it out. Ashley is no... Remake's better than... Yes, by far. You can tell the more time and effort was put into the Resident Evil 4 remake than the 3 remake. And that's why I said I do believe that the development team, the team of artists and all that stuff, spent more, like basically as soon as 2 was done, they went straight into 4, whereas, and then only a small handful went off and did 3, or it was a small offshoot that did 3. So I don't think they had as many people working on it at the same time, developing 3. So they had to cut corners and rush it to get it out by their. But yes, 100% in the 4 remake, they fixed Ashley. Get off my face! You could scare me there, bro? Come at me. Don't, not really. Shit! Don't really! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! take them lead. Take that lead. I'm gonna finish up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay. I played the remake, and I know they did. Was it the PS5 version with? Oh, I got something in my eye. Hold on. Sorry. Right, I just decided to start watering. Is Rebirth the PS5 exclusive that they did not release on the PS4 period? It's like the newest Final Fantasy VII one, or am I thinking of a different one? Integrate, yeah, that was the one that when they re-released 7 Remake on the 5 and they include the new DLC. That was Integrate, right? Mother. Okay. Okay, Rebirth. Okay, the Rebirth is the PS5 stuff. Yeah, I actually had a slight issue with Sony over Christmas. Apparently, the remake decided to update on my PlayStation 5, and somehow in the process decided to purchase Rebirth, the digital copy of it. Oh. And so I had to, even though I didn't approve of it, I didn't buy it at all. So I ended up having to call Sony and basically being like, hey, or contacting Sony and be like, hey, I was charged for this game and I didn't buy it. It's over here. Anything else over here? Yeah, so I'll take this ink ribbon. Okay. My eyes really now suddenly starting to bug me. I literally cannot see out my right eye. This is just wanting the water so bad. So I'm going to save it and I'm going to call it a day from here, guys. Oh, son of a biznitch. Now my left eye is now starting to water. Great. I hope I'm not getting sick. Maybe it was from squinting and staring at a computer screen literally all day today. So we've saved it there, guys. I'm going to switch over to there. Hold on one second. Pardon me. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, there we go. Ow, that definitely kind of hurt. Just definitely just weird scene just suddenly started happening in my eyes. Let's see if I can. Nope, my eyes aren't red. Ow, weird. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. I'm like, hey, you guys charge me? Yeah, that's why I'm hoping it's just allergies. I literally, it's just randomly I just started like filling up with water, and oh god, it possibly could be the fact that it's getting so cold over here. Like my main job actually sent out an alert that it's gonna be they're gonna be closed on Monday. So luckily for me, I don't have to go to work. I get paid for it, but I don't have to come into work on Monday, which is always great. So I'll probably end up spending some time streaming on that day. Yeah, the allergies are just horrible. I've never had allergies before, so it could be the fact of the weather, the cold, switching to cold, everything, because it's supposed to, like I said, it's supposed to snow and sleet and rain this weekend, so which is never good. It'll be my first time, because I just recently moved of moving here from Arizona to Kentucky. It'll be my first real major snow in Kentucky, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. But at the same time too, I'm not looking for. Yes, it does. It definitely does feel worse when you're drowning in your own fluids. Just everything just kind of comes. It's like, oh God, stop. Why am I soaking wet? But yeah, so we did in fact finish Resident Evil 1. So we're now on 2, doing Leon's story. We might go back, after completing 2 here, we might go back and do Chris's story of 1. Heck, we might do that after we complete 3, before we jump into Code Veronica. So that way we get a good, nice, good, well-rounded character picture of all these characters before we really jump into more of the latter games. But that will be it for tonight. I might hop on tomorrow. I'll go ahead and do yes, it was great chatting with you, Jaeger. Definitely. I'll be back tomorrow and stream everything. I will, and we'll continue off basically right from this point and try to get as far as we can. Usually I'm trying to do them about 2-hour streams, 2.5-hour streams, which we're kind of right on track here with this. Definitely died a lot more than what I anticipated and what I remembered. And especially for Resident Evil 1. Overall, great game. Great game. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Definitely just trying to grow this, because this is now my 4th overall stream I've ever done. So hopefully it went well, and you all the audio and all that stuff, everything. Yes, and thank you for everything. So that is it for me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be posting on my socials. You can follow me on Instagram at Shutterfox Gaming. That's the social. I think there's a Discord link on this channel that I'm still getting the kinks of Discord and everything worked out. Not too familiar with how it works. I'm still learning the ropes of all this streaming stuff. But yeah, definitely head over and to Instagram. That I try to post at least quite a few hours ahead, letting people know when I'm going to be streaming. So as of right now, my plan is to stream tomorrow. I still haven't figured out exactly what time, because I have to run some errands and all that stuff and do some personal things. But yeah, until then, catch you guys later. Stay frosty.